Welcome to Say It Larry J. I am your host, Larry J, and I think I need to re-say that again because I don't know what part the internet picked up on or when it just decided it wanted to come in. Welcome to Say It Larry J. I am your host, Larry J. Happy Thursday. We are going into MLK weekend. I'm quite sure many of you have plans on. My goodness, I'm finna go off on these people. I'm quite sure many of you have plans for this weekend. And I was just finna say, goodness. So, today was a very interesting day today because, of course, we had the rain. And I thought it was going to be a tornado because I was getting all types of people. First of all, come on in, make yourself at home and everything. And I thought it was going to be a tornado because the wind started blowing and it started getting dark outside. And I had my curtains open and I'm like, oh my goodness. And I was already getting alerts about it was going to be a tornado watch and a warning. But I'm not for sure if it was for here, but I was just getting a lot of alerts. So I sat up here and I'm like, okay. So I decided I wanted to, just go out. I couldn't go out while it was raining. And I decided to go step out after it got finished doing what it was doing, all the rain. It was dark outside and everything. So here's something with Atlanta. Whenever it rains in Atlanta, people go bonkers. I mean, just go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And seemed like today, everybody in the club wanted to get tipsy, including the traffic lights. So I get to this traffic light. Tell me why. Because you had a road going this way where the traffic light faced this way and this way for the opposite cars. And I'm facing like, because I want to go either left or right. Tell me why the traffic light that I was sitting at, it took it forever to change. When I say forever, I thought it was stuck because that traffic light for the opposing side to go across the road. Tell me why the traffic light took forever in a day to change. That light had changed at least 7, 8 times. We were still sitting. I think I was 8 cars behind another other cars, and it were cars that were piling up behind me because the light for us wouldn't change. So people blowing the horn, bah, bah, because they're like, "Oh, don't you see the light torn up?" But it wasn't torn up. It was just the opposite side of the lights that were changing for the road that were going this way. Because it was for the turning light that was, let's say the road that's going this way for the turning lights, with the lights and the turning lane lights. They stayed green forever for the cars that were going this way. And usually that light does not stay green that long on that turning arrow. It stayed long for a long time on that green arrow. And then it decided, oh, okay, we'll go to yellow arrow, then red arrow. But the light was still green. Then it gave the cars on this side that were going this way the green. Now, while we never got a green light. I'm like, what is this? So finally, the idiots decided they wanted to actually go. They want to decide, okay, this light is not changing for us. We gonna have to look both ways when they give that green arrow for the cars going that way. Because once they get that green arrow for them cars going that way, the cars over here stop. So they decide to look, and then how about later on the light went to functioning like it would? But I'm like, when it rains, stuff just get chaotic. People run lights and stuff when it be dry when they're driving and everything. So I was hungry. So I decided, I wanted me some Chick-fil-A. And so sometimes when I get Chick-fil-A, I people watch. Instead of me going inside the building, I'll actually go order my food and I sit in my car and I actually just watch people that come by and watch different little incidents that happen. Well, I went in Chick-fil-A and it was this new guy because he had on his name tag. What's his name? Christian? I don't know what his name was, but he had on his name tag, but under it he had, "What's going on, CC?" She's like, She said, people watch everywhere I go. I sure do, because sometimes you have to, in this day and time, you better people watch everywhere you go, because these, these people are crazy. These people are crazy. You be sitting up there and they looking and everything. I'll be looking too. What you up to? Why you still sitting there? Why you looking around this parking lot? Are you getting ready to go rob the joint? Let me go to my car. So I goes in the Chick-fil-A, and the guy, he got this little thing that say in training. So he already about to give me my sweet tea and about to spill it all on me because the top wasn't on it. He said, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I say, it's good. I said, I'm glad they have those things on there that says. Now, when I said I like how they got those things on there that say in training. This is what he do, and I'm pointing at his name tag. He say he do this. He does this, and I'm like, what is he looking at? I said, no, I'm talking about on your name tag. You got in training. I said, that's good to have. So, if you jack up somebody's order, they're not going to yell or beat you across the head with a baseball bat. And he was like, yeah, I know. Because it's good for them to have that. Because you go to some restaurants and they actually go hire Jonathan. Jonathan walking across the street and they need help. And hey, you over there, come here. They already got a uniform in the back. You come in, we need help. You looking for a job? Yeah, I'm looking for a job. Come on in. You'll start today. Uniform in the back. Go put on your uniform. Come on up to the front. They waiting in the front with a box. Here, we finna put you on the register. You just got him off the street. You ain't even put him through no orientation or anything. You just got him off the street. Now put him up there. Now he getting in somebody's. I can't be right here. What can I get for you today? He taking somebody order, and they said, well, I would like a number one. I don't want my burger, no onions, no tomatoes, light, no mayo, light on the ketchup. Could you repeat that? You want a burger, no onion, no tomatoes, no pickles, light on the mayo, heavy, something like that. Could you repeat that? Now you looking like this, he done gone bonkers up here. So you repeat it. I would like a burger, no mayo, no tomatoes, no onion. You would like a burger, no mayo, no tomatoes, no onions. No tomatoes, no onions, no mayo. Got it. That's it. Okay. Now he done jacked up that order, because on that screen, he done got heavy mayo, heavy onions. Go wild out on the ketchup, mustard, tomatoes, pickles, relish, and everything else. So when they get their burger back, it's jacked up. And I didn't tell you this. How you repeated the order out to me? Because you don't know this Jonathan they just hired off the street 2 hours ago. Sorry. He said, sorry. Like that little boy, like this little boy, my auntie Keith. He went home, and so he would do stuff, and he took and shot up my niece and tried to shut her up in the door truck, and my mama called him, and he told me, sorry. She told me, some, you ain't sorry. Tell me, I was looking at you. You were deliberately trying to slam her up in the door. And that's how they did. Sorry, don't mess up your order. Sorry. But anyway, and yes, I'm taking the long route. So I'm glad that Chick-fil-A have that, because, it lets people know, to take it easy. Because one thing I don't like, I find out y'all got somebody in training, or not y'all, or some of these restaurants, they have somebody in training, and the people sitting up there, and you could tell they just started 2 minutes ago. Another one they done hired off the street. They were just walking by, la 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 la. Hey, you looking for a job? Come on, you buddy, come on in. So I ordered my little stuff, and I gets in. I done got my stuff. I got a grilled chicken number 5. And I asked him. I said the number 5 combo. I don't know why these people get crazy. Chick-fil-A. Oh, But I ordered the number. I said I would like the number 5. Would you like the sandwich or the meal? So I said, okay, he's in training. I paused and I said the meal. I was like, nah, you didn't hear me just say sandwich only. You didn't. Another story. So I gets my food. I goes to my car, and I got my car backed in. But my car is kind of backed in near this wall, and above this wall behind it is like the road, some grass and stuff, and the highway. So I'm sitting in there eating my fry, and it's a parking spot open beside me. Get me sandwich. This dude in a blue Honda Accord, it was about an '03, '05 model. It was a 4-cylinder. He comes flying, and it was a small parking lot because you had like a median with trees and stuff. He comes flying. So I'm like, oh my God. I was like, this is a nuts. This is what I mean. When I tell you people go bonkers in Atlanta when it start raining and stuff. So he just flies in. The back of the car just tilts up because he slams on brakes. I saw it. And I'm like, what in the world? Because my car back then over here, it's like this little median, and he over here. He do it again. Now I got my fry, and I'm like, what is wrong with him? And immediately in my spirit, I said, something about to go wrong. I was like, something is about to go wrong in this parking spot. So he was over here, so he turned to come this way because I'm over here. He turned, slam on brakes again. The back of the car tilts up. I said, oh God, Lord, have mercy of the lands. Whew. When I tell you, he did not hit my car. When I tell you that dude turned over to go this way to get in this parking lot beside me. When I tell you that dude slammed on brakes right in front of me. But his car was kind of back because I was like, what is he about to do? When I tell you this dude hit that gas, that wheel spin off and he turned that wheel. Woo! Skirt, boom! I thought the airbag had ignited out on that car. When I tell you he hit that wall so hard, and now my fries I was like, oh my God, he didn't hit my car, but he had total impact with that wall. He had total impact with that wall. I mean, you would have thought I thought sure the airbag had ignited because he hit that wall. So, and I said, oh my God. Boom! I said, oh my God, I'm sitting in the car and I'm like, this joker done hit the wall. When I tell you he hit the wall, I could not take my mind off he hit that wall so hard. That did not top the cake. He's sitting there, just sitting there. Then he gets out the car because I'm looking now. I'm looking like, this is me. I'm looking like, my face just because I'm sitting, I'm really looking like, and I'm looking like right through my window. He gets out his car. He looks at the front end. Tell me why, bro, walks in Chick-fil-A like he didn't do nothing when nothing done. He walks in Chick-fil-A like he had normally parked his car and everything. And I'm sitting up there like, and I'm just watching him walk in Chick-fil-A. I said, see, everybody in the club tipsy, going bonkers. So what I did, what's going on, Erica? What I did, I popped my hood. I waited till he got in Chick-fil-A to go place his order, but I popped my hood. Not my hood, but my trunk. Because I said, I want to see, how about this dude? This dude I'm talking, because on a Honda Accord, like the 2005, 2006, the hood kind of goes in like a lip perking out. Like I'm doing like this. This is how most of the Honda Accords go in. When I tell you he done cracked the front of the car, he done cracked the little Honda grill thing. On the other side, I think he bust out the light. You said, what are you talking about? I just lost. I'm talking about how this dude slammed into this wall, even though I was talking about other stuff prior to that about the Chick-fil-A and training. I'm talking about how this dude slammed into this wall. And when I say he boom, I mean that was a loud impact. When I tell you he was a crash test dummy, I was like, I wonder do he have on his seatbelt? Because I was trying to figure out, did he I thought maybe his airbags had deployed or imploded or deployed one. When I tell you that dude, he walked in Chick-fil-A like he had did. I mean, just walked in Chick-fil-A like nothing was done. He done tore all the front off his car. It's the front is kind of crunched in like somebody took a sledgehammer and bashed it because he done bammed into that wall. So I closed my trunk and I'm still looking at him at Chick-fil-A because he placing his order. I'm like, this is crazy. I said, let me, because see, at first I started panicking. Because I was like, oh my God. I'm like, because he was just sitting there. He had slammed in that wall. Boom! Slammed into that wall. And then I'm sitting up there like, let me get in my car. Let me start my car and go. And I said, let me calm down. Let me calm down, woosah. Because I'm like, how he just made impact in that wall. And I go try to leave and he make impact with my car. I'm gonna stop, dropping, and I'm gonna be rolling all on the ground. Glass is gonna fly across the parking lot. I'm gonna throw him. I'm hurting. A little bit of pain. Oh, you don't hit my car. You don't hit it. Throw it up. And at the parts of my car that he'll throw up, he was gonna fix it. Because I was going to stop, drop, and roll. I was going to roll. Don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. Hell, they were going to think something like, don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. He don't hear me. I'm so sorry. Call the ambulance. The emergency wagon. I was going to get, I was going to get in that car. I was going to be all on that parking lot. They showed. I'm saying he did it to the wall. He slammed. Look at the front of his car. Look at it. But I stayed there. But when someone hit the back of my car on last Friday, clocked on me and ran off. Shaking my head. He didn't run last Friday. I filed the police report, but they haven't found him yet. Sad. See, these jokers up here, they don't mind you and running up here. They will slam into your car and they'll leave. What was that? A sister of mine was telling me, I went to visit her and she said, this is a dangerous intersection. She said, sometimes people don't even, because it's like a road. It keeps going. And then on both sides, it's a stop sign. She said, sometimes they just run through the stop sign. They'll look both ways and see if on the other side of the church ain't no car coming. And they just roll right through the stop sign. So she said one night she heard a boom. I ain't gonna do that boom noise again. She was like, well, she said it was so loud it shook the house. So she got up, see what was going. She said, I kid you not. She said he had knocked that young lady, her car all over in the other folks' yard. She said he got out the car. He went to go check on the lady. You good? Oh, she good. She said he went back to that truck, got his ID, and left. Well, he left the truck there, but ran off. I said, these people are trifling. They will hit you, especially in the city of Atlanta. Some of these people don't be driving with no insurance on. Because it used to be a day and time where people had reverence and respect of, they don't drive cars. Up here, they were driving with no insurance, no license, get behind the wheel, ram your car, and then they would leave your car there or drive off in your car with a ram or a stolen car one. And they just leave like it's no joke and go parking. Like, what was it? Them people, it was a while back, they had a BMW and they had hit somebody and then they went and took it and parked it in the garage. It was somewhere up here, they parked it in the garage. And then they was about to take it to go get it fixed. Same with me and sped on out on me. That's what these folks will do up here, especially in Atlanta. These are some trifling hood. I mean, some of these people, some, not all. Some of these folks up here are some trifling hood folks. When I tell you they some that word that I'm trying not to use, that N word. And again, I'll go into the definition. Well, why do you refer to people that name? No, I don't refer to everyone as that name. What's the difference? Black people. Black people are decent people. They try to abide by the laws of the land and they go about minding their business. They try to do right by everybody. Michael, can I borrow $20? I'll pay you back next Friday. Next Friday come, they may give Michael $20 or may give him $30 for being good. They hit somebody's car, they get out. Hey, I'm so sorry. When no damage done, I don't mind exchanging insurance. Here's my insurance card, my license, and da. Will ram your car. You good? As they driving off, ram. I ain't got no insurance. Ain't nobody got time to be getting no insurance. I can drive. I don't need no license. Long as I can get behind the wheel, I can go. Then they go mess up somebody else's car. We gotta go. Get up in this car. We gotta go. They gonna call the police. What you mean? We can't do this. Yes, we can. I ain't got no license or no insurance. This ain't my car. Cause then I've got somebody else's car, and then the person. That's why I'll let Ian and everybody drive my car. Cause some of these folks will get on that side. And see, that's the difference. The other word, they'll say, can I get $20? Can I get $40 from you? I got something I got to do. I'll pay you back next Friday. Next Friday to come, you don't hear from them. Next Friday to come, you don't hear from them. Oh, I'm going to New York this weekend. I'm going to California. I'm going to Washington, Seattle, Washington. I'm going to DC this weekend. That's 5 weekends that have went by. You still ain't got your $50 back. Oh, you know what? Hey, bro, I had went and bought me this Louis Vuitton backpack. It's nice. You should say, how is it nice? You still ain't paying me my $50 back. And don't care neither. That is that N word. Now, don't get it twisted, because sometimes black people can turn into the N word, and sometimes they can go back into black people. Whenever people start doing that, oh, I got you. I got you. Get in your car. Like, can I hold your car? Oh, yeah, you can hold my car. You let them hold your car. They drive off in your car. Now, you had a half a tank of gas. They bring it back to Needle Pass E. You didn't think to put no gas in my car? I put some gas in on my way here. I guess it drove out. Well, you didn't think to put no more. I had put some in here on the way here. I did my part. Car on E. Now you got to go. You won't get this car again. Oh, I need to go look for a job. You better call Uber, Lyft, or you better have the National Guard come lift you to the job. Well, this is and then I did eventually. I left before he came back to that car because I did not want to see no aftermath. Because how he slammed into that wall beside me, I did not want him to tear all of the front end. Because when I tell you, I was gonna bash that door open and just be rolling up. I was gonna flip my battery about to go dead. Oh, let me plug up because I'll be up here talking and battery don't went dead. I ain't drunk none of my juice. So I got him. I started my car and I left. And I left because I said, I ain't want no parts. My car is already, as my mama could say, as she can say, it's falling apart anyway. And I didn't need for him to ram my car and it just crumbled. Who I ain't need for him to ram my car like he did that wall and it just crumbled. It just like you know how you like a deck of car just fall apart. You know how they have them movies and they build something and they just fall apart. The car just fall apart. Well, just be careful out there. Because people are crazy when it comes to, especially when it rain and snow. But on a good note, thank you so much for tuning in to Say It Larry J. I am your host. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. I'm quite sure someone is having a dull moment in their life or depressed. This video will probably make them laugh till their lungs come out and everything else. And it will probably inspire them and will warn them to be careful and watch people, because you have to watch because these people crazy. That's why sometimes I don't even park my car near some people because I'll watch how some people wheel up in, and then because I thought, what was I was at Target yesterday. This girl, when I tell you, when she pulled her car, here go my car, it was back then. When she wheeled her car in, her car was, let me see, like this. It was so close to my car. The little girl had to crawl over the gear and get out on the passenger side to go in Target. I said, she's stupid. I surely did. Because she couldn't get out on my side because she was so close, all on the line. I'm like, and I said, well, and sometimes I think about, I said, well, maybe it's me. Maybe I just parked. I didn't park right. I parked right. She was all across that line in my space. She couldn't even get in. She couldn't even get in and get out. And then she saw me sitting in the car. So when she came back, she gonna squeeze in. She trying to squeeze in, get in her car, and then she trying to open up the door, and she trying to squeeze all of her body, and she had to like squeeze it and suck it in and suck it through. Cause that's how close she was to my car. And I was just looking, as I said to myself, now if this girl hit my door, I'm gonna just open my door, bam, bam. I'm gonna take my door and open, bam, 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 bam. Then I'm gonna call the police and say she hit my door. Ah, I surely am. Had no business. She all in my lane, get out and take pictures and everything. She hit my door. And then I'm gonna turn around and drink to that. You know what, Erica? You should have took pictures of his license plate and everything. And sometimes I know when things like that happen, it shock us and traumatize us in such the moment that we don't be thinking about, oh, let me get the camera, let me take pictures. I have to calm myself down because I'm like, oh, let me take pictures, let me get the camera and stuff. Cause these people crazy. We're gonna get camera snapshots, click, 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 click. And then what make it so bad, it be the person that's doing the right thing left with the pieces to clean up. Because now you got to file, if they did damage to your car, now you got to file an insurance claim, which that's going to go against you. That wasn't even your fault, but it's going to go against you. Then more than likely, your insurance going to go up. That wasn't your fault because some nut actually end up hitting your car and they just want to run. Because really, if the truth must be told, they living their best life. You said I was in shock on the phone with 911. I know you was in shock. And they drove off. They living their best life. You out here doing the right thing, paying insurance, car notes, making sure he I would have had to drive. I would have had to drive behind him just for a little bit till I got pictures of his tag number. Then I would let him went on about his business. But these folks are crazy. But you be out here doing the right thing, paying your insurance, trying to be careful with your car. These fools out here, some of them, they be out here living their best life, no license, no insurance. Hey, bro, let me get your car. Girl, I can drive. I can drive. And then they take and ram your car and keep going, keep living their best life. I said to myself, some of these people. But anyway, I have actually met my 10-minute time frame. So, on that note, thank you so much because tomorrow is Fun Day Friday. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let me see who said it. I think that's Goofy. Goofy. Boy, oh boy. No, is that Goofy? Yeah, I think it is. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Tomorrow is Fun Day Friday. I can help you right here. I'll take your order. Get up there and jack up your whole order. And then, sorry. But thank you so much for choosing Said Larry J. I am your host, Larry J. I need to come up with me a slogan. But you all have a great night because I feel like I'm about. Let me drink the rest of my Welch's juice. This is Welch's juice, y'all. I know where to find it at now. You all have a great night and thank you for tuning in. Bye.